lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Zini. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. If you are new, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a frontal wig. Remember I told you guys the measurement for a frontal wig is different from that of a closure wig. So for the frontal wig measurement, this is the measurement for size 22 head. That's a medium size. So I first measure from the front of the head to the nape. Then I'm going to measure the neck of the nape, which is about 4.5 for her measurement, and then I'll measure ear to ear across the forehead, and that's going to give me around 12. Then I'll measure ear to ear on top of the forehead, and I'll also take the temple to temple measurement, which will give me around 14.5 or 15, but for her it's 14.5. And remember, for the closure wigging, you don't bother measuring the temple to temple. I usually leave from 1 to 9 inches from the front to the beginning of the canvas head. It's like a constant. I think it works for almost everybody. Then these excesses, I will have to take it off in order for it to be her exact size. Now, in order to take off the excesses, I'm going to push it forward. I'm going to drag everything forward, and then I'm going to secure with my pins before I sew round from ear to ear. So this is the frontal that we'll be using. As you can see, it's an old frontal. My client sent it to me for revamping and rewigging. She didn't ask me to fill. I'm going to do a more detailed video showing you guys how to refill your frontals, okay, and your closures. So now I'm going to take the frontal measurement, which is 13, and mind you remember her measurement is around 12.5. so using my tape, I'm going to just place it and measure exactly 12.5 on the frontal, and I'm going to secure it using my pin. Can you guys see that? In order to get the exact middle, I'm going to fold the frontal into two, and I'm going to use my pin to pierce through the middle, because I want the middle to be accurate. I want the middle of the frontal to really sit on the middle of the cap. Now that I have achieved that, I'm going to place it on the canvas head, and I'm going to place it at around 2 or 3 inches before the cap. I think 2 inches before the cap, and I'm also going to do that at the ear to ear. I'm going to do the same thing. It's going to give me like an M shape in front. If you don't have that M shape, then you've done something wrong. As you guys can see, that's like 2 inches or 2 inches here. So I'm going to start sewing, and I start sewing from the middle. The reason why I sew from the middle is to ensure that the frontal is really flat and there are no bumps. So I sew from the middle to one end, then I come back to the middle and sew to the other end. Once I'm done sewing, I want to mark out the line where I'm going to be placing the bundles, and I do that by 1 inch, okay? And this is the pattern I'm going to be using, because you want your frontal to be really, like, you want the middle to have weight. So this is the pattern I use in drawing out or outlining my line, the line I'm to follow to sew the bundles in. Now that I'm done, I'll just go ahead and wig on the lines that I have drawn. I follow the lines and I just follow the pattern. I wig. Once I get to the end, I always top stitch at the beginning and the end, because I wouldn't want it to loosen. So I top stitch, and once I'm done, I cut and I go to the next line. I just keep wigging till I'm done. So guys, now that we are done wigging, this is what the hair looks like. It's beautiful, right? Yeah, I know, it's very, very beautiful. So I'm going to drop another video showing you guys how I styled the hair, how we achieved this very look. So stay tuned to my channel. Bye guys.